kept our photos, I just hid them away. So when I'm over you, I'll look and say, don't be sad that it's over, just be happy that you got to hold somebody's heart, even if it wasn't for very long. I keep our memories in the back of my mind, so as I age I'll remember.
행사를 시작합니다. 취사나 요리 중에는
경리차가 끌고 가네.
just begun. I'm never gonna let you go. With your love, I'd never be alone. There's only one thing I know for sure. I'm never gonna let you go. Come on, baby, what you waiting for? You and me could be so much more. There's something I've been dying to say. Honey, let's take a leap of faith. And I know you're the one. Our story's just begun. I'm never gonna let you go. With your love, I'll never be alone. There's only one thing I know for sure. I'm holding on forevermore.
이리 와. 유찬아, 이거
유진이
엄마 블루베리 만들었어.
꼬여베리?
응, 신발 벗고 와. 됐어?
네. 꼬여베리?
응.
뭐요 음료수요?
물이랑 엄마 커피랑.
아구 까까. 이거는 버튼.